All right, guys, I'm out here on my Utah archery general deer hunt and having a good time. Seen a lot of really good animals and being able to chase a lot of those animals. Haven't had an opportunity to make it connect quite yet. Haven't sent an arrow yet, but it's gonna happen. And so I'm really excited about this hunt and just being able to be out here, learning this area and just having a good time, honestly. But I wanted to take this opportunity to introduce a product that I'm pretty stoked about, and it's actually right here. So a little while ago, I was on social media and I saw this brand, Striver Gear, and I saw their Bino harness and I was like, what is that? There's something different about it. And so I kind of started researching it to see what it was about. And this is a really unique system. So I reached out to him and I said, hey guys, I'd really like to test this out, do a video review of this and let you guys know what I think. Awesome guys, by the way. They were quick to respond and hooked me up with this system. So thank you guys for hooking me up with this system and letting me use it specifically for this hunt, but definitely will be using it for many hunts to come. I really enjoyed this. Like most Bino harnesses, this has a lot of the major things that you see on a lot of Bino harnesses, as you can tell. So we'll start with the main pouch. Very similar to a lot of them. It's got like a couple pouches here on the side for your windage powder or your phone scope or whatever you carry. It's got a nice magnetic closure here that opens up so that you can glass. I've got my Razor HD 10x42s. They're a great glass. I love these for archery hunting. So I've been using them for the most part this hunt, but this nice little system keeps it nice and closed, keeps the dust out. So I've done most of my hunting in my side-by-side, but today I'm actually in my truck. But you probably can't tell on the video, but this thing is pretty dusty. But inside here, this has done a really good job of keeping my glass very clean. There's a little bit of dust on it, but really not bad at all for driving that side-by-side around a lot. So really love how this works, the setup of it. It's nice and comfortable as well. So like a lot of Bino harnesses, this system is very similar. It's got my rangefinder holder over here, similar style. You can pull open the magnetic closure. Has my rangefinder here, keeping it nice and clean. It's done a great job. The thing I like the most about this is it keeps it nice and close to my body. Again, very comfortable, very compact, keeps it just right here and it's not bouncing around a lot, especially when you're walking or hiking or in the side-by-side or whatever. It's nice and compact. So good rangefinder holder. Over here is the cell phone holder, and all this comes with this harness, which is really awesome. My phone's not in here because I'm videoing on it right now. I figured out while I was out here, I might as well grab a video of this and start this video off while I'm out here so I can kind of show you a few things with this Bino harness. But this actually has a zipper closure on it, which I really like because, again, really dusty, but yet I can put my phone in there and that completely covers it up so that no dust gets in on my phone, which I really like it. So really cool pouch. You can't really, well, yeah, you can under here. So it's got these webbings, so you can put more. Got a zipper here. It's actually got a little cover in here too, little rain cover. Anyways, yeah, so it's got a nice little zipper pouch there. Keep that rain cover tucked away, but you can pull it out when you need. So really this system has everything all in one, nice and compact. They're very similar to a lot of other systems out there, but there's one thing about Striver Gear that is very, very unique. And again, the thing that drew me to it. So when you're driving around, a lot of times you want to take your Bino harness off, but it's a little bit, I don't know, wonky to take this whole system off. And so Striver Gear came out with a really cool idea that you can take this system off without taking the harness off. So I'll come in here closer so you can see. So back here, it's got the normal clip to clip and hold the harness on, but as you can see right in here, it's got a different little clip there. This is what attaches the system to the Bino harness. So basically all you have to do is grab this little tab here, this little string, and pull out and up, and that comes off there. So there's one there, there's one here, so that releases it to here. Same on the sides, and it comes off that quick and easy. Leaves the harness in place so that you don't have to worry about taking that off and trying to mess with your hat and everything like that. And this is comfortable. I've worn this many days and weeks and honestly don't even notice that it's on there. It's so nice to be able to take this off when I'm in the side-by-side or in the truck, or even when I'm glassing, I'll just kind of set this down off to the side. This is a pretty cool system. And then when you're ready to go, it's not like it takes a long time to put this back together. Really quick and easy. goes right back on. So super easy to take this off, put it back on. These little attachments are a work of art. However they came up with those and had that idea, hats off to you guys. That's pretty impressive. So been loving this harness. I tried and true as my KUIU Pro Bino harness. I'm going to talk a little bit about the things maybe I like more about this one over the Striver, and the things I like about the Striver more than the KUIU, and other ones I have, you know, like the Ehuntr or the Vortex, a few other ones. I'll wait to do that until I'm back in the studio, but I figured while I was out here, I would start this video off, show you how this is used while I'm out here in the field. Been using this for a couple of weeks now out here. Been using it for probably a couple of months total. This thing's been on my chest pretty much every day for the last 2 weeks, and so have really loved it and excited to share more of it with you guys. All right, we're back in the studio. So ultimately, this is a very cool bino harness. Honestly, something I've never seen before, and I've loved it. It's been great. It's been durable. Like I said, out in the field, it's been a really cool bino harness to have, just because of the cool things it does. You know, most bino harnesses have the pack system and the rangefinder holder, and a lot of them are coming out with a phone holder as well. But this one does have some cool options with all the different little pockets it has on it. Again, the durability of it, I think, is second to none. I think that is one of my favorite things about this bino harness. So a lot of things to really like about this, and then just being able to remove it from the harness itself, set it aside. That way you don't have to have it on your chest at all times when you're breaking down camp or whatever you're doing. It just makes it really nice to have that ability to take this thing off of your chest and be a little bit more comfortable. So a modular system like this is really nice and very innovative from Striver Gear. Couple things that I'm not a super big fan of. Actually, guess mainly one thing is the biggest concern I have, and that is the size of this pack. So as you saw, I carry my Vortex HD 10x42s in this pack, which these are great. This is great glass. It does a good job. But it's not as good as my UHDs. So like I said, my tried and true bino harness is my KUIU Pro Bino harness, and I've used it for a very long time and have loved it, and it's done really well. It holds my UHDs, which are significantly bigger than the HDs, so they're significantly bigger. And so the issue that I ran into was trying to put my UHDs into the Striver Gear bino harness, and it doesn't fit. It's just a little too small for these. So that's the issue you're going to run into. If you have a large size of binoculars, they're not going to fit in this. Now, Evan told me that they are working on bigger sizes. So hopefully as more come out, they'll be able to have, you know, different sizes to fit maybe the Swarovski 15s. Or even bigger glass. Who knows what will come out? But a lot of us carry big glass just because they're so lightweight nowadays and easy to carry. So we want to have the biggest glass we possibly can when we're out in the field. And so that was kind of a big downfall for me. I mainly use this during my archery hunt, the Striver Gear bino harness, which for my archery hunt, I really only needed my HD 10x42s, and they're super lightweight. It was very convenient having it. So it didn't bother me at all for that. But then as I moved into later season hunts where I did a lot more long distance glassing, I wanted my UHDs with me. And so I did switch back to my KUIU bino harness for that reason. But honestly, outside of that, I feel like the Striver is just as, if not more comfortable. It's very durable, has everything that I need. I love the phone holder. That was a huge thing for me, having that there so handy so that I could grab my phone and look at Onyx maps or whatever else I needed to do. So ultimately, love this bino harness. I'm going to do a comparison between this one, the KUIU one, the Ehuntr one, and maybe a couple other ones. I've got a Vortex one, just so everybody can see, like, you know, some of the advantages and disadvantages of different bino harnesses. And that way, when you're going to purchase one, you purchase the one that fits you the best. If you don't have big glass, honestly, I would go with the Striver Gear. It is super comfortable. It breathes really well, and the modular system, being able to take this off of the harness itself and be able to offload that when you want to, is super, super convenient. So let me know what your guys' thoughts are on this system. Is it something that you would utilize in the field? I think it is. I think you guys should take advantage of it. I'll leave links below to their website so that you can go on and pick this up and support Evan in what he's doing. But super cool guy and a really cool system that he has here. So if you guys have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, we'll see you on the next review.